Life is about to feel like a fresh breath of air, okay? It's about to get fun. It's about to be amazing. Life is just about to get so fun and change for the better for you, okay? There's a huge change on the horizon, a huge change. And it's allowing you to really enjoy life again. It is. I feel like you guys have been in the trenches, honestly, like trudging through the mud, just trying to see the light. But all you can see is just one foot in front of the other. Okay. And a spirit wants to let you know that you're about to be like shouting for joy. Like I hear kids playing outside. Like I literally hear kids playing outside right now and they are having an amazing time. And I just feel like you guys are going to feel that way. Like you're going to feel like, oh my God, I could just go to the playground and literally go play with the kids. I'm so happy right now. This reminds me, I went on a walk the other day around my neighborhood. It wasn't around my neighborhood. It's a park near my neighborhood. And it is so nice. I was like, this is one of the nicest parks I think I have ever been to in my life. Okay. And it just has like a built walking path or walking trail around the entire park, but it makes a full circle and it takes you through so much scenery. Like you get to walk past like soccer games and there were so many soccer games. Well, I actually went on a Sunday, so everybody's outside on a Sunday, but there were so many soccer games going on just in different pockets of the park that you could walk past through your path. There were playgrounds. There were people having family reunions and parties and stuff. And it was just so refreshing to me to like, just, I don't know, it just felt good. Right. And so I feel like you guys are going to feel so good. Just like, walking through life, right? You're going to start appreciating the small things. When you see kids outside, you're going to be like, oh my God, I understand. I know. I mean, I used to be there. I understand as a former kid, right? But I understand now too, because I'm feeling that same joy, that same excitement and happiness, right? You're going to value community more, right? I feel like this is something happening in your community that's like making you happy. Like maybe something's happening in your family, some type of change, like a birth of a child or someone's getting married or something. You could be changing jobs. You could just be changing the way life looks, but there's a change that's on the horizon that's allowing all this happiness to come in, right? And this change comes with peace and calmness, right? When I was walking around the park, I was looking at the playground and the kids are having a great time, right? And the parents are kind of just like sitting, just minding their business. They might look up at their child every now and then or whatever. But I don't think people realize how peaceful it is to sit at the playground with the kids. Like it is stressful, right? Especially if you have kids. It's stressful because they might get to fighting with somebody if they're an argumentative child. You know what I'm saying? They might hurt themselves or something. You might lose them. Like there's so much to worry about with the kids. But when they're good and they're just playing and having fun, you literally get to breathe, right? Their energy's going somewhere else. So you get to just like get to sit in nature and just like soak up the sun, soak up the fresh air and just relax, right? And I don't think many people look at playgrounds that way, but I'm like, if you really look at the playgrounds, the adults, they chilling. It feels like they get their break in the day. Maybe they are on their phone because they have to check an email because their kid been in their face all day. You know what I'm saying? But it is a moment of pause and a moment of reflection for everybody. So I really feel like this new happiness is going to bring that in for you. And you're going to be like, wow, like, I didn't know that this change was going to bring so much peace into my life. I didn't know this change was going to make me feel something I haven't felt before, like on a deeper level. Like you felt happiness, you felt joy before, but this feels like a deep, personal, long-term joy and happiness, right? When I'm thinking of this, I'm thinking of like, let's say that you have a dad that's like real hard body, like super hard body, real hard to get any emotionals out of him. Emotionals, same thing, right? Get any emotions out of him. And then you end up having a child. And this man becomes like the softest man you have ever seen in your life. And he's just like, I need my grandchild today. And he just becomes like the best caregiver ever. Not that he wasn't a good caregiver with you, but your parents were young taking care of you, right? Grandparents are always going to win. If any child has to choose who they love, not love the most, but who they feel the most calm around or who they had like great memories with, I'll say 7 times out of 10, they're going to say their grandparent over their parent, because the parents were struggling trying to figure it out, baby. But the grandparents, their job had been done. So they got to be all sweet and stuff and just love on the grandbabies. So I know that's true in my story. Like, my grandma is higher than anybody, right? But leave it up to her kids, and they like, I mean, I guess she was she was okay. Everyone feels that way. So I just feel like that is an example of how much joy you're going to feel when this new thing comes, when this change comes into your life, where you see this pivot, right? I'm seeing like swim parks and swimming pools. Like, it's very possible that this new change is going to make you feel like you can just float through life, right? You're already getting that fresh breath where you're just kind of like, I get to like exhale and just like feel again, right? But I also get to flow again. I also get to swim with whatever current comes my way and not really be affected, right? I feel like this change is providing some type of new flexibility skill, new adaptability skill, where you're able to just kind of like go with the flow, right? Some people could be Pisces here, Cancer, or Scorpios. My water sign babies. So Spirit's only advice to you is to don't resist this change. This change, it could appear scary at first, right? I'm not getting that. I feel like immediately it's going to feel like, oh my God, this change is so fun, right? But if it is something like a new baby or something, that can be scary at first. Like, oh my God, what do we do here? How do we, what? But then it comes with that gratification once you figure it out, right? So it could be something like that. No telling what it is. Everyone's situation is different here. But you guys have a lot in store. You have a huge change coming that's literally going to have you shouting, like you're going to have to like go take a drive because you're going to be so excited, like that type of shouting. Like, you're going to be so excited you can't just shout in your home, because people are going to be like, are they okay? Do we need to call the cops or something? Unless you live in like a single detached house, you know what I'm saying, where no one around you can hear you. But if you have other people in the house, they can hear you. So you're going to want to like go somewhere else and just like scream, or maybe scream into a pillow or something, because you're going to be so excited. So seriously, like, get ready, okay? Don't get so ready that you block it from coming. And what I mean by that is, a lot of people don't talk about, like in the law of attraction, that like when you have a lot of fear, well, people do talk about this, but when you have a lot of fear around something, it blocks it, right? They don't talk about how excitement can block it too, right? You're anticipating it so much that the energy is so scattered, because fear and excitement show up the same in your body, the same energy. It shows up the same. So that's why whenever you're feeling fear, you got to trick your mind to say that you're excited instead. Like, oh no, I'm happy. I'm not scared. What? I'm excited for what's coming, right? You trick your brain into that. But when you start being too excited for something, because it's the same feeling as fear and that rise of your energy, right? You can block it because you're too invested into it. You're too excited. You're too in it. Like, you're thinking about it too much, right? So there's no room for it to come in and actually settle into your alignment, because your alignment is like the same that it would be with fear, right? Okay, so that's a spiritual pro tip. Okay, especially when it comes to these messages, like, these things are in your realm. All of this is for you. But if you believe that it's so above you that it's exciting to get it, then it won't come to you, because you don't feel like you're there yet to receive it. When you start feeling like it's already yours and you're in that perfect alignment and that you already know this to be true for you, it's yours. It's coming. It's going to come before you even know it, right? It happens all the time. Anytime I just assume something, I'm just like, oh yeah, I already knew that, and you genuinely feel like I knew that, not just saying like, oh yeah, I knew that. But you're just like, no, I already know that. It takes some training and it takes some time. But once you actually do feel that, that is how you manifest everything. That's how you align with everything. Just the law of assumption, but in reality, not the law of fake assumption. Okay. So yeah, y'all. Yeah, I think that's all I have for y'all on this message. Get ready for this change, because it's coming and it's going to make you really happy. And you're just going to be outside, flowing with nature, going with the flow, and just living your best life as you should. As you should. Okay. I love y'all so much. If you love pick a card readings, you know where to find me down below. Okay. If you want to book a reading, down below as well. And TikTok and Threads, I'm over there, y'all. So hit me up and I'll see you in the next message. Bye, y'all.